Christmas time. Like a lot of Doctor Who fans, I've been rewatching Christmas specials. But, unlike most years where I watch one or two, I've rewatched all of them. Why? It's a mixture of boredom and it being removed from Netflix at the end of the year. Rest in peace. I guess I'll rewatch Always Sunny again. So now, I'm going to go through each of the Christmas specials in order. Why? Well, so it wasn't such a big waste of time watching all of them. Oh, something at my door. A gift? Oh wow! I've always wanted a body. Thanks, Art Santa. Hopefully next year I get some legs. So, the first Christmas special is the 1965 classic, The Feast of Stephen. No, we're not talking The Feast of Stephen. The first Doctor talking to the camera and saying Merry Christmas is cringe. No. Let's start with the real first Christmas special, The Christmas Invasion. And it fails on a lot of levels. For a Christmas special, it's not very Christmassy. Other than a couple references near the beginning, it could have been said at any time. As a regeneration episode, the new Doctor isn't in half of it. And for just a Monster of the Week episode, the Sycorax are the worst. They are generic as hell, and their plan to have people stand on roofs doesn't make any sense. There are good bits, but overall, it's not a great start. But it does get better. The Runaway Bride is great fun. Still not very Christmassy, and reusing the robot Santas from last year was a bit boring, but then we get to the real villain, the Rachnos, and all is forgiven, as one-time monsters go, oh, compliments to the chef, mwah! Cool design and interesting backstory, love it, and we get to meet Donna. And we all love Donna, right? Right? Voyage of the Damned next, and I don't trust people that like this story. There's only two reasons you would like this story. One is if you like the Titanic, and the other is if you like Kylie Minogue. If you like either of those things, you can't be trusted. Sorry, that's the law. But you know who I can trust? People that like giant robots! Yeah! Super fighting robot! Dun dun! Cybermen! I love the next Doctor. This might not be the Cybermen at their scariest, but it's definitely them at their coolest. The fact we haven't seen another Godzilla-sized Cyberboy makes me sad every day. Also, the story's quite good. Oh no, it's sim time. Look, I love the Master. He is arguably the best Time Lord villain. John Sim's version is just bad. I'm sorry, just bad. And he's the worst in the End of Time. Because when I think the Master, I think skeleton man that jumps like Mario. The only good part of this story is Wilf. Bernard Cribbins is precious and should be protected. That was RTD specials, and 2 out of 5 is not great, so I really don't have high hopes for Moffat. Oh, you know what Moffat just did? He just said hold my beer and made the best Christmas special yet. A Christmas Carol may be based on a story we all know way too well, but it's also one of the best versions of that story. On the same level as Scrooged and the Muppets version, and that's how good it is. Wow, Moffat, you just made the best Christmas special. What are you going to do next? So, from the best so far to the worst. The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe, other than a fun part at the beginning, is just bad. Wooden villains, child acting, and a waste of Bill Bailey, one of the funniest men in England, makes this episode just upsetting. The Snowmen is so bad, I can only describe it in song. They are evil snowmen, whose idea was that? What was wrong with the Yetis? They were cool, instead let's have Snow fight Matt. At least they killed Clara, that was nice I guess. But she just came back to ruin the rest of Season 7's progress. Is there any copyright on Frosty the Snowman? Oh no! Time of the Doctor, one of the most divisive episodes. Some people love it, some people hate it. And for me, it's okay. Is what I would say if it didn't have handles, baby! S+, 10 out of 10. Nobel Peace Prize, gift basket, handles is perfection. I love him so much. Last Christmas gave us an Aliens and Inception hybrid. I love it. Also, it had Nick Frost play Santa. Genius casting. And it wrapped up Danny's story in a nice little bow. I love Danny Splink. He was the only reason Clara was bearable in Season 8. But now, the best Christmas special, and no one's going to agree with me, but the husbands of River Song. But why, you may ask? Why out of all of the Christmas specials is this the best one? Well, it's the only story that makes the Doctor and River's relationship actually seem realistic. Out of every story where they tease the relationship, this is the only one that makes it feel like they're in love. And it's super cute. It's super cute. I'm a sucker for a good love story. The Return of Dr. Mysterio! Why is this a Christmas story? It had nothing to do with Christmas. Even less than Christmas Invasion. This is just a comic book with the Doctor slapped on. It isn't bad. Just why? And lastly, Twice Upon a Time. I love it. This is the perfect ending for one of my favourite Doctors and my favourite showrunner. People can complain all they want about the first Doctor being out of character, but this isn't his story. This is the 12th Doctor's, as he comes to terms with dying. It's definitely the saddest Christmas special, but man, I love it. Bonus round! Chimes of Midnight! Did you think I'm gonna make a video without a Big Finish reference, you fools? Ha ha! Hey, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope everyone's having a great Christmas. Not sure exactly when the next video will be, but most likely in very early January. But until then, you can check me out on Twitter or on Twitch. I've been streaming a lot. I've been having a great time with it. It's been great fun. I'm probably going to do it a lot more in the new year. Alright, have a great day, and Merry Christmas. Before the video ends, I just want to say a massive thank you to my friend Small P for making all the art of me that I'm going to be using from now on. In every video with that art in, he will be linked in the description. And I'm definitely not recording this after forgetting to put it in the main video. I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. Ah!